Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Deep Dive Knowledge Talk. Welcome everyone. Today, we're diving into the world of predictive pricing. We'll explore how historical data can help suppliers optimize their bids, reducing uncertainty and risk. Along the way, we'll cover the challenges and strategies for mitigating the winner's curse. Let's dive in. What role does predictive pricing play in the bidding process? And how can it help suppliers navigate the uncertainties inherent in competitive procurement environments?
Predictive pricing in the bidding process is like a magical crystal ball that helps suppliers see what price they should offer to win a contract. Imagine you're playing a game where you have to guess the number of jelly beans in a jar. If you have some hints about previous games, like how many jelly beans were in the jar last time, you can make a better guess. In procurement, when suppliers have access to information about past bids, they can use that to predict what the buyer might find acceptable in terms of pricing. This helps them avoid guessing too high and losing the chance to win, or too low and leaving money on the table. By suggesting a price based on this predictive analysis, suppliers can navigate the uncertainties of competition more effectively. They can make informed decisions about what offers to put forward based on what has worked in the past, making the bidding process smoother and more strategic. Just like knowing the past results of jelly bean guesses can help you make a smarter guess, predictive pricing helps suppliers bid wisely in a competitive environment.
Could you elaborate on how the concept of winner's curse affects suppliers during the bidding process, and what strategies they might employ to mitigate this risk when using predictive pricing?
The winner's curse is like being in a game where everyone is guessing how many candies are in a jar. But if you guess too high, you end up with candies that aren't worth the money you spend. In the bidding process, suppliers might overbid because they fear someone else will win with a lower bid, leading them to pay more than they should for the contract. This happens especially in situations where there isn't much information available, like sealed bids, where everyone is guessing without knowing what others are thinking. To handle this risk, suppliers can use strategies such as adding a risk premium to their bids. Imagine you're at a fair, and you want to win a stuffed animal. You add a little extra money to your bid just in case the prize is harder to get than you thought. In the same way, suppliers can increase their bid slightly to protect themselves from the winner's curse, making sure that if they win, they still feel it's a good deal for them. Using predictive pricing can also help suppliers mitigate this risk by studying past bidding patterns and understanding what others have offered. Suppliers can feel more comfortable with their bids and avoid overestimating what they should pay. This kind of informed bidding can help them strike a balance between being competitive and not falling into the trap of the winner's curse.
How do uncertainties related to demand and supply fluctuations influence the bidding strategies of suppliers? And what role does data analytics play in helping them navigate these uncertainties effectively?
Uncertainties related to demand and supply fluctuations are like trying to catch a balloon in the wind. Sometimes the wind is calm, and you can easily catch it, but other times it's gusty, and the balloon goes all over the place, making it tricky to grab. In the bidding process, suppliers face similar uncertainties. They may not know how much of their products will be needed, or how many competitors will join the bidding. This can make it hard for them to decide on the right bid. To navigate these uncertainties, suppliers can use data analytics, which is like having a map when you're trying to find your way through a maze. By analyzing past procurement data, suppliers can see trends in demand and supply that help them forecast what might happen in the future. This information allows them to adjust their bidding strategies accordingly. For instance, if they notice that demand for their product tends to spike during a certain season, they might decide to place a higher bid during that time, anticipating more buyers will be looking for their product. On the other hand, if they see that many suppliers are entering the market, they might lower their bid to stay competitive. In this way, data analytics empowers suppliers to make more informed decisions, helping them respond effectively to the unpredictable nature of demand and supply. Just like having a map can guide you through a maze, using data helps suppliers find the best path in the bidding process.
What are some specific challenges suppliers face when trying to implement predictive pricing effectively, and how can they overcome these obstacles to enhance their bidding accuracy and competitiveness.
Suppliers face several challenges when trying to implement predictive pricing effectively. One major obstacle is the uncertainty about how competitors will bid. This is like trying to guess what your friends will choose for a game without knowing their preferences. If suppliers can't accurately predict their competitors' bids, they might either overprice or underprice their own offers, which can hurt their chances of winning a contract. Another challenge is the availability and reliability of data. If suppliers lack access to good historical data on past bids, it's like trying to piece together a jigsaw puzzle without knowing what the final picture looks like. They might struggle to understand trends and make informed pricing decisions. To overcome these challenges, suppliers can take several steps. First, they can collaborate with others in their industry to share insights and strategies, much like a team working together to solve a complex puzzle. By pooling knowledge, even less experienced players can gain valuable perspectives. Additionally, suppliers can focus on gathering structured data about previous procurement processes. This means collecting information about requests for proposals, the bids received, and the winning prices. By creating a clearer picture of the market, they can better anticipate pricing trends and adjust their bids accordingly. Investing in data analytics tools can also significantly enhance their ability to make informed decisions. These tools can help suppliers analyze past bidding data and predict future trends, much like using a map to navigate an unfamiliar area. By addressing these challenges through collaboration, data gathering, and analytics, suppliers can improve their bidding accuracy and competitiveness in the procurement landscape.
Could you discuss the implications of using collaborative strategies among suppliers for data sharing and insight generation, particularly in enhancing predictive pricing and reducing the risks associated with bidding competition?
Using collaborative strategies among suppliers for data sharing and insight generation is like a team working together to build a giant Lego castle. Each supplier has their own set of pieces, but when they come together, they can create something much bigger and better than they could alone. This collaboration helps enhance predictive pricing by pooling knowledge about market trends, demand fluctuations, and previous bids. One implication of this collaboration is that it can lead to a more transparent understanding of pricing dynamics within the market. When suppliers share their insights, it levels the playing field, allowing even the less experienced suppliers to make informed decisions. This is similar to how novice players can become better at a game by watching and learning from those with more experience. By sharing data, suppliers can reduce the risks associated with bidding competition. For instance, if one supplier knows that others are willing to bid lower due to excess supply, they can adjust their pricing strategy accordingly, avoiding the pitfall of overbidding. This collaborative insight acts as a guiding light, helping suppliers navigate the uncertainties of the bidding process. To make this work effectively, suppliers need to establish a culture of trust. They should recognize that sharing information can lead to better outcomes for everyone involved. Just like in a team sport, where players must work together to win, suppliers can benefit from mutual cooperation in the bidding arena. In summary, collaborative strategies among suppliers can enhance predictive pricing and reduce bidding risks by fostering transparency, sharing crucial data, and building a supportive network. This collaborative approach ultimately leads to more accurate bids and a healthier competitive environment.
Thank you all for joining us today. We hope you found this discussion on predictive pricing informative and insightful. As we've learned, predictive pricing empowers suppliers by leveraging historical data to optimize bids, mitigating risks associated with overbidding or underbidding. However, it's crucial to be mindful of the winner's curse and employ strategies like risk premiums to mitigate it. Data analytics plays a vital role in predictive pricing, enabling suppliers to navigate market fluctuations and forecast trends. Challenges such as competitor uncertainty and data availability can be overcome through collaboration, data gathering, and advanced analytics tools. Collaborative strategies among suppliers foster transparency, reduce bidding risks, and promote trust. By sharing data and insights, suppliers collectively enhance the accuracy and effectiveness of their predictive pricing models. Remember, predictive pricing is a powerful tool that, when used wisely, can transform your competitive procurement processes. Embrace data, mitigate risks, and leverage collaboration to maximize its potential. Thank you again for your participation. We encourage you to continue exploring this topic and apply these insights to your own business strategies.